In this video, you're going to learn how to make a vector sunburst in Adobe Illustrator. Rightio, first let's create a new document, and in this example the size is 1920 by 1080 pixels, and I'm just making sure the color mode is set to RGB. Now you can see I've got a bunch of panels like the Swatches panel docked here on the right. If you don't see them, just go to Window and they're all there. You can turn them on or off and then dock them to the right hand side. Next, double click any color, check the box for global and click OK. Repeat this step one more time for another color. And as I say, it doesn't matter what the colors are because we'll be able to change them easily anyway. Next, select the polar grid tool and then click anywhere on the artboard to bring up some more options. Let's go with 600 for the width and the height, and we'll set the number of concentric dividers to 0 and the number of radial dividers to something like 30. Click OK and your new shape will be created, and we'll scale this up a pinch. Make sure you hold shift when scaling so it doesn't skew out of shape, and let's pop this in the center. Next, let's click and hold to select the live paint bucket tool, and if I click on the selected shape, it will make this a live paint group. Now from the bottom of the toolbar, let's swap our fill and stroke, and if we click in a segment, we can paint in black. However, we need this to be another global swatch as well. So my bad, we should have created 3. So we'll create another one for black, or whichever color you'd like, and with the shape selected, grab the live paint bucket tool, and make sure you select the global version of the new swatch. And now we can click in every other segment to apply this to the entire shape. Nice. Next, select one of your other global swatches, and we'll do the same thing again. So that's looking pretty good. The next thing to do is go to Object, down to Expand, leave everything selected and click OK. Now if we go up to Object and select Ungroup, in fact ungroup with that shortcut a few times, and then you should be able to pull all of the individual pieces apart. Now this does look terrible, so let's undo that. And next select all of the orange pieces holding Shift, go up to Object and group them together. Once they're grouped, go over to the Gradient panel and click anywhere on the Gradient slider to apply the default gradient. Double click the black swatch, and then from the swatches library select one of your global swatches. Do the same again by double clicking the white and select your other global swatch. And you can even reverse the gradient quickly with this option here. Now you can see the gradient is applied to each segment individually, so if we go up to Object, down to Compound Path, and select Make, and you'll now see that the gradient is applied to all of these segments as if they were a single shape. You can also select Radial Gradient if you'd like your colors going to or from the center. And now we've set this up, the next step is to go back into the Swatches panel, and we can double click those global swatches, check the preview box, and then play around with the sliders. And as we change these colors, every instance of these global swatches will be updated throughout the entire document. Now for the last step, let's zoom out. We need to scale all of this up. Not like that though, make sure you select everything before scaling it up. And then using the arrow keys on the keyboard, I'm going to move this slightly off center. Next, select the rectangle tool and click and drag to draw a rectangle that covers the entire artboard. Now select everything, go to Object, down to Clipping Mask, and select Make. And this will crop your graphic to the shape of the rectangle. So there you go, there's your vector sunburst, and you can even add a black hole in the middle if you like. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, there's also a couple of videos if you'd like some more Illustrator stuff, so yeah, check those out.